Good day, guys. Welcome to this YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about Prota Structure 2021, and basically, I'm going to be talking about how to get started with Prota Structure 2021. So if you are new to Prota Structure 2021, I understand the fact that you may actually find it a bit difficult, unlike Prota Structure 2018. However, today, I am going to be helping you get started on Prota Structure 2021. So I'm going to be discussing how to get started on Prota Structure 2021. And this video is for everybody who uses Prota Structure 2018 and wants to migrate to 2021. It's also for those that are just getting started in Prota Structure 2021. Whether you have been using Prota Structure 2018 or some other softwares before, and you want to migrate, this video is going to help you get migrated to Prota Structure 2021 easily. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly delve into the topic for today, which is getting started with Prota Structure 2021. Yeah, the very first thing I would want you to note is that the interface of Prota Structure 2018 looks a bit different from the interface of Prota Structure 2021. And if you think that the same thing you see when you open up Prota Structure 2018 is what you are going to see when you open up Prota Structure 2021, then you are actually playing, because it is a bit different. Although the fact is that it is still the same thing, but maybe in a different view, in a different format. Okay, so let me just quickly get started. All right, so this is Prota Structure 2021. This is what the icon looks like, more like the Prota Structure 2018. This is Prota Structure 2018. I intentionally placed this side by side so that you can see the difference. There's really no much difference. Okay, or basically there's really no difference. So when you open your Prota Structure 2021, you see something like this. Okay, so before I open a new project, I'm just quickly going to show you what I may not be able to show you again if I click on the new project. Okay, I just want to show you how to delete a project. So let us take, for instance, you have done a lot of work on Prota Structure 2021 and you intend to delete a project. Once you have this, just come to open project. Then I'm going to select this training. I want to delete the project titled training, and I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to click on this thing that looks like X, a red X, delete project, and I'm going to click on it. So it says training will be deleted. Are you sure? It says the project named training will be deleted. Are you sure? So I'm just going to press OK. Okay. So as you can see, it has deleted that for me. So I am now going to just click cancel. Then I can now come to new project. So once you click on new project, you have to give your project a project code. And I've deleted training before, so let me just name it training again. So I'm just going to name it as training. And it is going to require me to choose a BS code, or to choose any code. In this part of the world, we use UK BS 8110. Yeah, at least basically for starters, let's use UK BS 8110. And I'm just going to click OK. Oh, the project code has already been assigned. Please enter a valid project code. Okay, let me just put training 1. Okay. And it's just going to, and that was because it probably hasn't read that we have deleted the initial one. By the time we close the Prota structure, then the project we deleted is going to be effective. Okay, so this is what the interface looks like. This is what Prota Structure 2021 interface looks like. And you really don't have to worry, because I can imagine that for those who have been using Prota Structure 2018, you would agree with me that this view is quite different from your regular view of Prota Structure 2018. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly explain what this what this interface looks like, and what exactly Prota Structure is trying to communicate. Okay, so I'm going to start with here. You have your file here, and as you can see, you can do a lot of things: new project, open project, to set project, blah blah blah. Then here you have your quick access tool. You have your settings here, connectivity information. You can see here, you have your settings here, then all other things. Then apart from that, you have the tab toolbar: building setup, modeling, loading, review, all through to help. Those are your tab toolbar. Then just below it, you have the command for any selected tab toolbar you click on. Okay, so because I've clicked on building setup, you can see a lot of things that are displayed here. If I should click on modeling, it's probably is giving me another thing. If I click on loading, you would agree that it's changing. It has changed again. Then review through to help. Okay, so that is your command for the selected tab toolbar. Then you have your refresh, rotate, and zoom. This is your refresh, rotate, and zoom. As you can see, rotation, then the zoom, all these are your zoom. Then so you have your refresh, rotate, and zoom here. Then just below it, you have your search. You can search for some things here. Yeah, there are two search commands. You have one here, and you have another one here. I'm just going to explain the difference between the two, but I'm going to explain what this means first. Okay, so here, if you want to search anything relating to all this, you can easily do it here. Then you have your structure tree. Let us say we have a design we are doing currently. Let us say we are doing about a 3-4-story building, and you want to be able to see what you want to be able to see what you have on each floor. So under this structure tree, you are going to be having something like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me just try something now. Insert story. Let me say I'm inserting 3 stories. And okay, as you can see, you have your structure, you have your stories under here. So that takes me to what we have here. All these places are the place where this is the place where you view whatever thing you are doing on your Prota structure. It is majorly for your views. Okay. So you can choose to view your story 00. If you have story 01, story 02, then story 03, depending on which story you want to view. Then if you have columns, beams, and other structural elements, other structural members there, you can always view it. If you have created columns, under this column, you are going to be seeing the list of the columns that you have created, and then you can always, you can always select whatever thing you want to select. And that is that about the search. That is the surgery is just as I said, the structure tree, then the views that I have talked about. Then you have your plan view. Whatever thing you create shows here. Then you have where you are going to be seeing your 3D view. Your 3D view displays somewhere around here normally. But that is not to say that you cannot have it on a full screen. You can still have it on a full screen. But majorly it displays somewhere around this place. Then I'm just going to come down here. You have your status bar. Okay. Here is where the status bar is. And the status bar really reviews important information. As we proceed, just put an eye here, and then you're going to see what I'm talking about. Okay. By the time we start to import and we start to create columns and other stuff, so you would be able to see what is going to be displayed here. Okay, so apart from that, you have your command entry. If you have any command, you can always put it here. This is your command entry. Then your units, as you can see, this is where your units are. Then next to the unit is your what's it called? Your cursor coordinate. Yeah, that's your cursor coordinates. Okay. And as you can see, if I shift this cursor to any part of the of my plan view or the 3D view, is you can see that the cursor coordinate is changing. You can see it's changing, and if I decide just to leave it, it's just going to be at a fixed figure. Okay, so and that is where you have your cursor coordinates. Okay, so not to waste much of time, because of our time, I'm just quickly going to import a drawing so that you can see how to import a drawing. In my next video, I am going to be dealing with creating your building model in Prota Structure 2021. And you would agree with me that for you to create a building model, you must have grid your plan or whatever thing you want to import. You must have done the grids in AutoCAD, and then you can import, then you can create your building model using whatever thing you import. So that's going to divide that section into two. So I'm firstly going to discuss how to grid in AutoCAD. Then I'm still going to discuss how to import and create your building model in Prota Structure. But until then, let us concentrate on this first. And if you are looking at importing whatever thing you have grid in AutoCAD, if you want to import a drawing, so to say, basically you're just going to come to set out, building set out here. As you can see, I'm on building set out, then come to external reference drawing, click on add, then you are going to select whatever drawing you have prepared. You are going to select it, you are going to convert it to DXF, and then select whatever thing you have grid. So for me, it's under Architecture Cooksware Design. So I'm just going to click New Block. This is what I have done, and I'm going to click Open. So I'm just going to activate this. You'll see that I clicked on 3D, then I click on Activate here, and there you go. You can see that it's showing what I have grid. Okay. Then I can now come to import, and you can see I like to have my columns on my gridded plan so that it makes it easy for me to continue on whatever software I decide to use to design. Okay, it makes it easy for me to have an holistic view of where I'm placing my beams, my columns, and my slabs. So I like to place my columns in the AutoCAD grid that I have done for the structure I intend to design. Okay, so I have done the columns here, and that's why you are seeing it. That's why you are seeing column here. Okay, so don't worry yourself too much. If you don't know how to grid, I'm going to do a video on how to grid your building plans very soon. Okay, so you can just check and see a video on how to grid a building plan. Okay, so I'm just going to click on import. And as you can see, you will discover that it has generated some axes here. And I'm going to click close. Then I'm going to click on OK. All right, so I have my grid lines already. As you can see, I have the grid lines already, and then I have my columns, the columns that I've created already. Okay, so for those of you that doesn't have an understanding of what I am trying to do, this design is actually for a mezzanine floor. So what you are bothered about is how to import and how to import basically on Prota Structure 2021, how to import to Prota Structure 2021. And that is what we have done just now. So I can now decide to have my, okay, before then, let me try and show you how to impute a column. I'm going to delete this column now. And I just want to create a column, and I'm going to come to modeling. I'm going to come to column, and I'm going to, yeah, you can see my columns are 350 by 350. Then I'm just going to make this to be 0 and 0 so that it can be at the center. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to place my column. So I have my 350 by 350 columns, okay? So if I want to place my beam, I have a wall, there is a wall, there is a beam, but I'm going to put the beam now. And I'm just going to, yeah, I selected the beam. Then I'm going to come to here. This is where you're going to input the width of your beam. And that is, let's say my width is 225. Then the depth of my beam, let's say it's 600. And I'm just going to come here. I'm going to input, I'm just going to, click on it. Click, just a click. Then you can decide if your beam extends here, you can just put it here. And it's going to draw the rest for you. So basically I can decide to do all my beams like that. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, so I can come here now. Let's say I have a concrete beam here too. I can just put it here and put something here. I'm just showing you all this so that you can see so that you can know how to input your beams, your columns, and then your slabs. Okay, I'm still going to do a video on how to do that later, but then let's just have this. Then let us say I want to input my slab. Let me just stop here. Yeah, let's say I want to input my slab. I can just come somewhere here to do. I'm just going to come to modeling. As you can see, all these things are arranged for you already. I'm just going to come to my slab. You can decide to put any type of slab depending on the condition of the slab you are putting. And so I'm just going to put this at 175. Yeah, concrete cover of 20. Yeah. I'm just going to put for a room. Then you calculate whatever thing your imposed load is. You're going to put it. Then you're going to put your roof load if you have one, your snow load, your rain load if you have one. Okay. So I'm just going to put the slab here. Just click on the panels that you have created with the beams. Then there you go. There you go. And there you go. Okay. So that is that. Although let me say that the column, beam, and slab that I have created, there is a lot more to it. And I'm going to do a separate video on each of the structural elements, okay? There is a way you input your slab. You have several ways by which you can input your slab. You can use the axis region, beam region, pick axis, pick point, pick closed slab edge. I'm going to do a short video on that later. And it's just to let you know, this is just to let you know how to get started. If you have any load you want to put on your slab, then you have all these loads. Remember, let me take you back. Remember, we clicked on here. So if you have any load then we clicked on slab, then yeah, we clicked on slab, then this pops out, then we put whatever thing whatever data we want to have for our slab, then we insert the slab. Okay, so let us take, for instance, your slab has a load, there's a load on your slab. So the question is, how do you do that? Okay. Just come to loading. Then you can see the different types of loading that you have here. Let us say we have a point load. This is a point load. This is a load spread across a linear dimension. Let's say in linear meters. Then we have a load distributed by area here. Okay, so let's say we are imputing a load of 50 kilonewton. We just press 50, then come to wherever you want to put it. Then you're going to place it there. And as you can see, you have your 50 kilonewton load here. Okay, let's say you have a line load of 50 kilonewton. Yeah, you can, let's say 45 so that you can see. Let's say it spans from here. Let's say it spans like this. So as you can see, you have your 45 kilonewton per meter. So it's in linear meter, okay? Then let's say it's a load distributed by area. Let's say the load is 30 kilonewton. All these are just basically examples. You get what I'm trying to say, okay? So let's say it's across this area here. Then you can see 30 kilonewton per meter square. Then that's what you have here. Okay, so I believe this video has been very instructive to you, and you have learned one or two things. If there are still other things you want me to talk about, kindly put your comment, put it as a comment in the box below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video. Let me know whatever thing you want me to do again. And if you have any questions, kindly put it down in the comment section, and you can be sure that we are going to attend to it, okay? So thank you guys for watching. And if you've got any other thing you want to ask, just like I said earlier, put it in the comment section. All right. I'm just going to terminate what I have done now. And I'm going to say thank you for watching. Bye for now.